I think it's so crazy. Maturing is realizing that when George and Meredith slept together, in the aftermath of that situation, Meredith was done completely dirty. And a lot of it is to blame on misogyny and the nice guy paradox. It's just, nice guy syndrome is gross. It's running rampant in America. Because when I first watched it as a kid, at that point I was in high school. I was, I think, 16 when I first started watching Grey's Anatomy. I didn't understand why everyone was so upset at Meredith. And then I saw that she cried and I was like, I guess that's bad, but is it illegal to cry during sex? Am I missing something? And then as I got older, I was like, okay, Meredith is wrong, but I still didn't really understand what the big deal was. And then in the past couple of years, especially my most recent rewatch, I have finally gotten angry at George because Meredith did not do anything wrong. Someone does not owe you their love just because you are in bed together. That's not a thing. It's not. And she had just seen her dad and she was crying over that and he saw that she was upset. Instead of being a normal friend and comforting her, he decides to tell her that he's in love with her, even though she's upset over Derek and he knows that, and then have sex with her. And then when she's crying in bed, instead of insisting that she's not okay, he continues and then he gets up and it's like, what? Like, how are you the victim here? How about there is no victim? That's one way we could go, you know, for the situation. Oh my God, let me stop. Are you okay? This isn't such a good idea. I know some people are saying, you know, he knew she wasn't into him and he forced himself onto her. I don't think he forced himself onto her. He definitely knew that she wasn't into him. But if she says, you know, let's sleep together, you know, at that point she consented. But when she was like, are you finished? You know, like, I'm done. Him acting like her not wanting to do it anymore is some kind of crime. It's crazy. And it was just the slut shaming for me. And it's like, oh my gosh, not with Bambi. Bambi, that is a grown man. Bambi is crying. So yeah, Meredith she just deserves the biggest apology, because at that point, as I watched the season like further along in one of my last few rewatches, yeah, it was just really hard to support George. It was really hard to support George because that man just, at every turn when he did something wrong, nice guy was the excuse.
He's just a nice guy. He didn't mean it.
Is he a nice boy or is he a man? Is he an adult? Paying bills, working a job. Let's stop playing games. George O'Malley. People need to stop playing, especially Izzy, bro. Don't even get me started on Izzy. Ugh.